What is ketosis? What are the 5 best foods to keep you in ketosis? Welcome to In Health and Beauty channel. Please don't forget to subscribe in our channel and hit the bell button to get notified as soon as we upload new videos. To put it simply, ketosis is fat metabolism. Usually, your body gets energy from sugar. Glucose is converted to the energy supplier ATP with the help of oxygen. If there are no carbohydrates for energy production for a longer period, your body must help itself in other ways. This is where ketosis comes in. As soon as your body's energy stores are used up, what is known as ketogenesis begins in the liver. In this metabolic state, your body converts fats and proteins into energy suppliers. During beta oxidation, the breakdown of fatty acids, the coenzyme acetyl-CoA is formed. It is from this that the ketone bodies are made, which provide your body with energy. Don't forget to visit our website, inhealthandbeauty.com, to get much more information. The process of ketosis only begins when glucose stores are completely empty. This means that neither carbohydrates from the last meal nor stored carbohydrates, glycogen reserves, must be present in the muscles and liver. Carbohydrates are always the #1 source of energy for your body. Ketosis only occurs when all the carbs have been used up. Therefore, ketosis is also known as starvation metabolism. To ensure a sufficient supply of vitamins in ketosis, it can make sense to supplement with our daily vitamins. By the way, you don't have to worry about the energy supply to your brain in ketosis. Ketone bodies are water-soluble and can be transported via the blood. In this way, they overcome the blood-brain barrier and are available to the brain as a fast supplier of energy. Click the link in the description below to get more information. What are ketone bodies? Ketone bodies are not just fats, they are created when fatty acids are metabolized. The ketone bodies acetoacetate and hydroxybutyrate serve as energy suppliers. As a byproduct of ketosis, acetone is also produced in the oxidation process. This is simply exhaled. Because of this, ketosis and bad breath often go hand in hand. Bad breath is not uncommon when switching to the keto diet. This is due to the acetone in the exhaled air. After a few weeks, however, it subsides. The more efficient your ketogenesis, the less acetone is produced. How do you get into ketosis? You can reach the metabolic state of ketosis in different ways. Their lowest common denominator, you must reduce your daily carbohydrate intake to 30 to 50 g and get your main energy from fats. You get into ketosis by fasting for more than 24 hours and then eating a ketogenic diet. Reduce your daily carbohydrate intake to below 50 g over a period of at least 2 weeks and get your energy primarily from fats. Combine intermittent fasting and a ketogenic diet. How long does it take to get into ketosis? It takes an average of 4 to 7 days for your body to switch to ketosis. Depending on your metabolism and eating habits, the time span can vary from 24 hours to 14 days. To permanently switch to the ketogenic metabolism, you must eat consistently ketogenic and strictly observe the limit of 30 to 50 g of carbohydrates per day. Drink a lot and deliberately allow yourself small rest periods in the first 2 weeks of the ketogenic diet to give your body time to adjust to the new situation. Measuring ketosis. How do you know you're in ketosis? After you've done everything, you can get into ketosis. It makes sense to also measure whether it really worked. There are subjective methods that are simply based on body awareness and objective measurement methods that measure ketosis. Anyone who has a lot of experience in ketosis and in the alternation of glucose metabolism and ketosis, and his body is doing well, can mostly rely on subjective body perception. Subjective parameters. Your body awareness is required here. You can tell whether you are in ketosis by these signs. Satiety well after meals. Regular, moderate feeling of hunger. No food cravings or sugar cravings. Relaxing overnight. Slightly fruity bad breath. What's the point of ketosis? 6 benefits of ketosis. Ketosis is nothing new. Long-term ketogenic diet is more likely. Followers of the keto diet swear by ketosis as a performance and health booster. These are the 6 main benefits of ketosis. Click the link in the description below to get more information. Ketosis makes you feel full. When you don't eat for a long time, your stomach releases the hormone ghrelin. Ghrelin is also called the hunger hormone. It tells your brain that it is time to eat. Studies have found that some subjects' ghrelin levels decreased during ketosis. However, this cannot be generalized. Other studies found that some subjects feel very hungry despite ketosis. The metabolism of every person is highly individual and complex. Given this background, it is difficult to make generally valid statements. The best thing to do is to try for yourself how well you can cope with longer breaks in eating. Intermittent fasting is a great way to get a glimpse into the world of ketosis. If you feel like pancakes on your way to ketosis, try our protein pancakes. Our organic peanut butter is the perfect keto topping. Ketosis helps reduce body fat. On the one hand, this is due to the fact with a ketogenic diet there is no excess glucose that can be stored as love handles. On the other hand, ketone bodies built from fatty acids are either used to generate energy or excreted in the urine. During ketosis you are permanently in fat-burning mode. But third-party variables can also play a role here. Those who opt for a ketogenic diet often pay careful attention to their calorie intake. Ketosis prevents food cravings. During ketosis, you will have stable blood sugar and insulin levels. Your insulin level is closely linked to your food intake and all forms of sugar. The higher your blood sugar level, the more insulin is expelled. The hormone is responsible for lowering your blood sugar levels again by ensuring that the sugar is either immediately converted into energy, ATP, or stored as glycogen in the liver and muscles. Ketosis boosts your focus. The stable blood sugar level thanks to ketosis not only prevents food cravings. Thanks to the more even supply of energy to your entire organism, especially the brain, there are no sudden drops in performance. This allows you to focus better and longer on one thing. Ketosis can decrease inflammation. On average, we eat too much sugar. Most of all, sugar hidden in convenience foods, ice cream and the like add up. The consequence of high sugar consumption is, among other things, chronic inflammation, which often manifests itself in blemished skin or digestive problems. While in ketosis or working towards your ketosis, you automatically eat less sugar and avoid its pro-inflammatory effects. There are also studies that suggest that ketone bodies can reduce inflammation-promoting enzymes. Eating less sugar is easier than you think. Our free 5-day sugar-free challenge prepares you for a sugar-free diet. With ketosis, the ultramarathon might still be something. At least if the journey is the goal. When you run, cycle or hike comfortably, with moderate endurance sports in the aerobic intensity range, your body burns fat. The better he is used to ketosis, the more efficient the energy production from fat will be. Your body then runs almost permanently in feel-good mode. By the way, there are also high-performance athletes who achieve record performances in ketosis even in anaerobic intensity ranges. To do this, however, you have to be sure that the ketogenic diet suits you and go through a well-planned transition phase. If this is of interest to you, it is best to contact an experienced nutrition coach. Is ketosis healthy? Ketosis has a reputation for having many health benefits, from the reduction of oxidative stress, weight loss and faster energy supply to various positive effects on brain health and the treatment of Alzheimer's disease and diseases. It is correct, there are various studies that prove these effects, and in certain medical cases, a ketogenic diet can be a sensible step. Nevertheless, health statements should always be viewed with caution. If you look closely, you will always find the opposite effects proven. A bit of intermittent fasting should be easily feasible for any healthy person and certainly has some advantages. If you want to follow a long-term ketogenic diet or want to tackle a health problem with a ketogenic diet, get individual advice from a specialist or doctor. This should analyze your eating history, your motivation and your goal and work with you to create a ketogenic nutrition plan that suits you. Is ketosis dangerous? Disadvantages of the ketogenic diet. Ketosis is not dangerous, it is simply an alternative energy production process for the body. As in the section What is the point of ketosis explains, this also has some advantages. But the keto diet also has its downsides. However, the problems are less caused by ketosis itself than by the ketogenic diet required for it. Ketosis foods, quality over quantity. Choosing the right foods is a prerequisite for successful and healthy ketosis. Classic baked goods, dried fruits, sugar, and confectionery are now taboo. But if you've been looking forward to fried chicken nuggets and cheese balls, you're wrong. During ketosis, healthy foods are on the diet. Where food comes from and how it is processed has a direct impact on the nutritional content and quality of the fats. Apart from that, animal products from factory farming are not only qualitatively inferior in many respects, but also ethically cannot be combined with the ecological and social challenges of our age. Saving on the quality of food always has negative consequences for other people, animals, nature and, above all, your health. The higher quality your food, the higher its nutrient density. Therefore, use the following criteria when choosing your ketosis foods. Organic quality. Freshness. Free-range eggs. Free-range animal products or regional game. Fish from sustainable wild-caught. Ketosis foods. Healthy fats. First things first, during ketosis, fats make up about 75% of your total energy intake. That's why they must be particularly healthy. The oils of your choice are coconut oil, linseed oil, rapeseed oil, or olive oil. 8 for oil, always extra virgin quality and buy at the best end bio oil. Ghee, clarified butter, is also a good food for ketosis. Other sources of fat are nuts, seeds, and avocado. Even chia seeds convince with a good ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids. Among the animal foods, fatty sea fish is on the list of ketogenic foods. Fruits and vegetables. As with any other diet, vegetables are your staple food in the ketogenic diet. Since some vegetables are real carbohydrate bombs, you must look carefully at vegetables. The more starch a vegetable has, the more carbohydrates it has. Sweet potatoes, pumpkin and carrots are only allowed on the plate if you have a close eye on your other carbohydrate intake on that day. In addition to many vitamins and minerals, fruit usually also contains a lot of fructose. Therefore, always consider it something special and enjoy it in moderation. It's easy for you in the berry season. Blackberries, raspberries, currants, and strawberries contain little sugar. And strawberries are still available for a full 3 months. Protein. In addition to fat, avocado and nuts also provide you with high-quality protein. The same goes for healthy sea fish. Regional plant-based lupine products and tempeh also often have a good ratio of protein to carbohydrates. If you get your protein from animal foods, such as eggs, quark, or meat, make sure to buy pasture-raised products of the highest organic quality. Only then can you be sure that you are consuming high-quality proteins. Protein shakes are the ideal protein kick for in-between meals in the ketogenic diet. They combine fewer carbohydrates and high-quality protein. 100% vegan or with milk protein from grazing. Ketosis foods beverages. It almost goes without saying, during ketosis, all sweetened drinks and fruit juices are taboo. Milk and plant-based milk alternatives also often have too high a sugar content. Still, it is important to drink enough. Your main liquid supplier should water be N. Also, unsweetened tea, infused water, or homemade iced tea without sugar are great. Bread, baked goods, and all types of grains have too many carbohydrates for the ketogenic diet. Good news, pancakes and co are still in there. Simply bake with coconut or almond flour to replace carbs with healthy fats. The salvation for all bread lovers is our vegan protein bread with unbeatable nutritional values. By the way, all types of sugar are also taboo. This also includes coconut blossom sugar, honey, all syrups and added fructose in foods. Click the link in the description below to get much more information.